Hello, I'm David.
I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of HeroQuest against the Ogre Horde quest pack. Now we would have opened this sooner if the first copy didn't come extremely damaged, because you know Amazon does a good job of putting games in packing boxes. They didn't put this in an envelope, of course, with no protection whatsoever. Of course, I'm joking. So, as you know, we're big HeroQuest fans.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is about here. Zargon's sinister menstruations creep further into the lands beyond the realm. Restless whispers drift through the villages on the outskirts of the realm, speaking of violent and sudden incursions of the ogre people on communities previously untouched by them. Zargon's latest plot has ensnared the Dirgrusht Horde, a powerful but isolated clan of ogres to the north. Playing as one of the HeroQuest brave heroes, you must enter the world's end arena to prove your mettle as warriors. Locate the hidden lair of an Ogre Horde and weed out the root of the corruption at the heart of their clan. So the battle at the World's End tournament for glory and gold. Take up the tournament gauntlet, challenge Zargon's might in a specialized combat system where you emerge victorious. Interesting. So we'll see what new rules this has.
Oh, there's a new map.
So here's a big board right here.
Yeah.
So
Maybe that's the arena.
Two-sided.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have some
Different
skulls
things.
times twos, and then a potion here times two.
Yeah.
And it looks like some bodies.
Looks like it.
Okay, go ahead and put that back
I'll do
together.
my best.
Here we have some other tiles. There's secret doors. I don't know if that's a pit trap. Boulders, maybe. We'll look in the rule book. Here's a bridge with a chasm. I'm sure you can fall into that and lose your character forever. Time counters, it looks like. Some kind of treasure hoard, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, here's another. Let's open up. Another location
Interesting.
with more, I don't know if they're dead bodies. Now this looks, the scale here is weird. In other words, this is not the scale of, I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like it's a top-down view of a big area, but I guess it's just like a little stream, I assume, because those bones are to scale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here we go. We have
Oh my goodness.
a new rotating. Oh, look at that. There's a lot.
Wow,
So let's start showing what they look like. These ogres are quite...
they're huge.
And the plastic seems to have more detail this time. Anything underneath here? No. So let's see the ogres first. We have our new rotating platform here. Let me zoom out just a little bit. When they're taller, you have to adjust. Oh, he fell. He's dead. Yeah, the detail is pretty good
That's amazing.
compared to previous editions. All right, so what's next here? We can look at the rule book here in a moment, see what these are. In fact, let's do that right now.
Okay.
So it came a little protected here to avoid scratching. We'll go back to the miniatures
Show
in a
the
minute.
back.
There's the back. So let's get an idea of what we're looking at here. Okay, so you have an Ogre Lord, Commander, and Champion. You have Ogre Warriors, so you basically have different ogres. Orc Archers, Goblin Archers, that's cool. Skeleton Archers. Druid Hero, so that's probably something from the the master set, I forget, the mythic set, tier set, so it looks like a reprint. The wolf, stone doorways, a double doorway, and a throne. Then you have cardboard tiles. So let me brighten this up a little bit here. There we go, a little brighter. Let's get out the orc archers. Put them in different ways. Yeah, these are much more stout.
Mm-hmm. You forgot that part.
Oh, I forgot this ogre. He's over. There we go. Have any more? Here are the goblin archers. Put them right here. And then we have the skeletons.
I just can't get over how big those things are.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, the details are almost as good as, they're a step below Simon, but they're getting better. They're getting better at it. Okay, so here is the Druid. I don't know if these are alternate sculpts or not. I think they're alternate sculpts. Here's the wolf.
It's a, oh,
The throne and the double doors. Oh, wow, it slides.
I didn't
That's
see
pretty
that
cool.
bit. Oh my gosh.
That's a nice touch. Good job on that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put that there. Here's the throne.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's cool. We'll put the light on here.
Okay.
Okay. And then here's a... what
Took
is,
them all out. Wooden door.
so that's just stone doors.
Stone doors.
Okay. Now, as you're looking at the miniatures, and in case you didn't see what else I put on there, here, 3 more stone doors and another double door. So those are all the miniatures. We'll take a look at the cards, and then at the very end, I will go through the book, you know, spoilers. Now here's my potential spoilers too. You might not want to know about all these cards. If you're a player, there might be some secrets here. So let me zoom in. Let me get zoomed in here a little bit. Give you something to look at while you're waiting for me. Okay. So they've upped their game on the miniatures. They're better.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Wow.
or as good as Frozen Horror. Okay, so here's the Druid. Or as we like to say, the droid. The wolf. Ogre mercenary. Ogre warrior. Does that mean you can play these? Ogre commander. Ogre champion. Ogre lord. No. Why are these the same color as player characters? Maybe they oh, you know what? They have always been that way.
Has it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just confused.
It's been a while since we've
yeah.
played.
All right, so let's take a look at the Druid, what the special ability is.
Okay.
Again, we already had the Druid. Let's see if it's any different.
Oh, the Druid.
Druid, yes. A woodland guardian and potent healer, you are a powerful physical combatant. When under the effects of your shapeshift spell, you can be weakened when your resources are depleted. You do not wear metal armor.
Oh, forget that. Do I have to play them?
Well, we're going to do something different here. Now, there's some different... Let's take a look in the rule book. If there's any special abilities here, because they don't always put all the abilities on the cards. So we have to... there's no special descriptions here for the ogre. It's just more movement, attack dice, defend dice, body
Get
points,
the body points for the ogre lord.
and the mind points.
Jeez Louise.
Okay. So, oh, I gotta make sure it's not picking up the light. So when you look at it as a comparison, there's no special abilities. Is there any special abilities for the... Let me look again here. I don't see any special abilities for these guys. Does it say anything here? Against non... Okay, so they have asterisks here. Against non-adjacent targets. The skeleton archer rolls 1 attack die against adjacent targets. So that's how the skeleton archers work. The orc archers, I'm sure, are going to be the same. They only roll 1 attack die, but they have 3. So the orc archers are a little bit tougher.
Did you notice they have pictures, like little white pictures on some of these
Yes,
cards?
that's because on the map, it shows you what they look like.
Oh.
So that's the archer, that's the goblin picture there on the map from Zargon, the Zargon map. But now an arrow underneath it indicates a goblin archer.
I see.
So it's pretty much the same. They're just weaker. Goblin, skeleton, and then orc in terms of strength. Okay. And here's the wolf. May not attack. The wolf may attack diagonally. So that's nice. And let's see what the wolf says. It's a faithful animal ally. Before a hero begins a quest with fewer than 4 hero players, they may recruit the animal ally to accompany them. The wolf is bonded to one hero and takes her turn immediately following the turn of their allied hero. They can move, attack, and defend, but cannot perform other actions, use potions, or open doors. You mean it's not like Scooby-Doo? Can't open a door? The wolf may attack diagonally. So that's pretty good.
I like that.
But I guess you cannot use potions, so how do you, I guess you got to use spells to heal them. Okay. Let's take a look at the other cards now. Let's separate these out. We'll get these ready. Alright, so here's the Druid spells. So we have Mind Burst, Mind Lock, and Dominate spells, it looks like. Pretty cool art.
It is.
Reminds me of the old Games Workshop art.
Oh.
So here are the Druid spells. Again, Druid spells. Life Force, Pixie, Shapeshift. This is what came with the Mythic tier. We already had the Druid.
Druid.
Okay, you can see it more than one way, sweetie.
So we already have these cards. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So this is a reprint.
So do we just kick them out of the... We don't use them then at all?
No, it's just a different version than the Mythic tier. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Other they're like updated or something?
Okay, so here's a dominant. No, they're not updated. They look to be the same.
Those look the same?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The attacker and defender each roll combat dice equal to their mind points. If the attacker scores at least 2 skulls, the spell succeeds. The attacker may immediately take the defender's movement in action at the end of the attacker's turn. And so basically you get to take over somebody.
Right. That stinks.
I guess, why would you have this many in the deck?
I don't know.
There has to be a reason.
Right.
So here's Mind Burst. The attacker and defender each roll combat dice equal to their mind points. Whoever rolls the most skulls inflicts mind point damage to their opponent. The damage dealt is determined by how many more skulls the winner rolled than their opponent. So if you tie, nothing happens.
I see.
So if you roll a 3, it's 0, it's 0. Nobody gets. If I roll a 3 and you roll a 2, you take 1 point. That's pretty cool. So you're basically going mind points versus mind points. Okay, Mind Lock. The attacker and defender each roll combat dice equal to their mind points. For each skull scored by the attacker, the defender is frozen for 1 turn. If no skulls are scored against the defender, the spell has no effect. Now that's pretty powerful.
That's tough, yeah.
The defender is frozen for 1 turn for each skull.
That stinks.
You could like lose 5 turns if you have 5 mind points. You roll
could.
5 skulls.
Yeah.
See, that might be unbalanced.
That does not sound fun.
That mind lock.
Yeah.
Okay, now the rest of this. This is going to be definitely a spoiler. Let me zoom in a little bit more.
I'm not going to remember any of this.
You won't remember. So those of you who want to see what's in the book, keep on watching. If you don't want to see what's in the book, you should click off right now.
And we appreciate you watching.
Okay, so here is the story. Already showed you the contents. Move this a little bit here. Dungeon features, tiles and reading the map. Stone doorways. To open one of these doors, a hero rolls their base attack dice. If the roll results includes 2 skulls, the heavy stone door swings open. Once a stone doorway has been opened, it remains open for the remainder of the quest. Well, I guess this only matters if you're being chased. Otherwise, it just wastes time.
Right.
The wizard rolls 1 attack die and therefore cannot open a stone doorway. Because you're only doing your base attack dice.
Oh.
Not your attack dice with weapons.
Okay.
Swinging blade trap. The huge blade swings down from the ceiling, slicing at heroes on one of the squares marked with white or red blade symbols. Zargon rolls 2 attack dice, and any affected hero rolls defense dice as normal. Okay. A dwarf may automatically disarm a swinging blade trap once it has been discovered, but otherwise you must use a toolkit.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, Pit of Darkness. That's that new tile.
Yeah.
This trap works the same way as normal pit trap with the following exceptions. The Pit of Darkness is discovered by a hero's search action. Place the tile on the board. Pit of Darkness cannot be disarmed, but heroes can jump over them.
Oh, jeez.
Pits of Darkness are much deeper than a typical pit, causing dire consequences. If a hero crossing a Pit of Darkness rolls a skull, they plunge 30 feet onto the hard stone floor. They immediately suffer fall damage based on how much armor they are wearing.
Oh my goodness.
Heroes wearing no armor or non-metal armor takes 1 body point of damage. Heroes wearing metal armor takes 2 body points. If they're wearing plate mail, they can take 3 body points. That's pretty funny. Supply crate. This symbol is a gift from Grizzbella, I guess somebody in the story. 8 heroes on their quest. You'll find 4 potions of healing. Each and it restores 1 red body point. 1 die.
Good.
Okay, play it your way. For new heroes and heroes looking to take on the test of strength, begin with Quest 1, Tournament of Gauntlet. For heroes looking to take on their original quest experience, start with Quest 4. Unthreatened movement. If there's no monsters active on the board, heroes may move unimpeded. This is a good addition. Instead of rolling for movement, they may treat each red die they would have rolled as a 4. So you can move 8 squares instead of rolling.
That's nice.
Large monsters take up 2 squares, multi-phase enemies. Some powerful foes adopt new statistics as their heroes battle them. A monster who changes statistics is still considered the same monster for the game effects such as spells. In other words, they can change from like a person to a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Okay, spawn a pit. Interesting. So, spawn a pit. When they lose their body points, then they become enraged.
Oh, I see.
Spawn a pit, enraged. So there's 2 versions.
Okay.
Ranged enemies. When a Zargon has the option to place a monster on the board, they may place standard monsters or a ranged version of that same monster type. Oh. So I can change standard monsters to ranged monsters now.
Oh, jeez.
A ranged monster rolls attack. Interesting. So I can change regular goblins to ranged goblins. Bone weapons. Weapons made from bone are identical to weapons made of the same name found in the armory, but bone weapons have no gold value and cannot be bought or sold. You can get ogre mercenaries. Okay, So which ones are mercenaries?
Does it have a name?
Doesn't say. So I guess you just keep track.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the ones with the little pictures on them?
No, I guess you could just get ogre mercenaries. It must be in the rule book.
Oh.
So okay. Here, try to sort that.
Sure.
Animal allies, mind points. We kind of know about that. We're based on the spells. Dread sorcerer spells. This dread sorcerer spells features dread spells that affect the mind points of their targets. These spells have corresponding cards that monsters will use when allocated in the quest notes. A dread sorcerer may only cast one spell per turn. Okay, mind lock. And what about mind burst? Oh, mind lock. Is mind lock the really crappy one?
Yeah, the mind lock is awful. That's when you get
Defender is frozen for one turn. Yeah. Let's read that one, because that seems really powerful. The spell may be cast on any one target and allows a dread sorcerer to freeze a hero's mind. Okay, for each skull. A frozen hero rolls one defend die and may not move, attack, or perform any other actions. That hero takes a mind lock card for each turn they are affected, returning one card to Zargon at the end of each of their turns spent frozen. When they return a card, they may attempt to break the spell's hold by rolling a number of combat dice equal to their mind points on a roll result of 3 or more skulls. Okay, so you can break free.
Okay,
so
good.
it's not too overpowered.
All right, good.
I'm thinking, wow.
I was getting stressed there for a second.
Well, why not include it on the card? There's space on the card to include that.
I don't know, because they want you to read the
Yeah,
book.
well, that's just lame. Okay, World End Tournament. Challenger and Defender. Place the Challenger here, place the Defender here. So I guess there's rules here to go, like in the beginning of Conan, when he's off the wheel of pain. He becomes a gladiator.
Oh, that's right.
So you can get trophies, bursts of speed, trophy tiles. Hero dies in the tournament quest. They are out of the game for the remainder of the quest.
There's treasure.
You can get treasure. You can get gold, I guess, buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't think I like that.
Combat tiles. Add 2 skulls to your combat. Okay, so then you can use these for future.
Mm.
Healing potion tiles. Repost tiles. Command. So this is how you hit somebody back.
Mm.
You discard tile to immediately attack back. Playing a tournament outside quests. Okay. So I guess if you want to do a tournament
I don't want to do
to get treasure, but then you can lose body
that.
points.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Turn on a trophy tile, they may collect the tile, no action required.
I just want to play like we normally play.
Well, we'll see. Probably going to try it just to show people.
I know.
And then here, monster versus monster variant, optional rules, player safeguards. Many heroes of old have found themselves trapped in a room with no exit to be found. For heroes wishing to travel in the footsteps of these classic heroes, run the quest as presented. Otherwise, consider allowing heroes who become trapped to find an escape. For example, a trapped hero searching a pit trap might reveal a tunnel back to their companions. Okay, that's interesting. So they're presenting it like it's supposed to be when it was originally published.
Mm.
All right, so now we're definitely going into spoiler territory. Here's the tournaments.
Tournament gauntlet.
Another one.
So does this mean that's how the map is?
Yeah. So you're playing like a little mini board here.
Oh, okay.
Proven worthy. So you got to do this tournament to get to the Dirgrusht fortress.
Mm.
Another one. So this is new. Glory and gold. Now we're getting into... Now I like how they changed the colors here. This is very readable.
What does all this mean?
Infiltrating the fortress of ogres. So we can start with this and not do the tournament if we don't want to.
What is the difference between the black and the gray and the...
This
or the brown
means
and the
these
gray?
are hallways.
Oh,
These are rooms, but we're not using these rooms.
I see. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I won't remember this.
You won't remember.
So that's not cheating for me.
So this is beyond the gate.
Oh. So is that axe thing that they were talking about? Alrighty then.
And if you want to pause and zoom in, you can. I'm not going to read all these. I just wanted to show you. So right now, it's pretty much playing with stuff from the basic set. You're not going to be playing with things from Frozen Horde. Frozen Horde or the other sets that you have with special monsters.
I think I even saw in the box it said you use with the...
Just a basic set, right?
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. It's scary looking. Oh, the pit of dread. No wonder it's so scary looking.
So I want to read it and just determine whether or not Julie can play with the new basic characters like the rogue, the knight, and if it's possible for her to be competitive. Because she has her old characters, but I have a feeling if you're just talking basic monsters here, orcs and goblins and some... See, this looks tough. You got 3 dread warrior. I mean, you got 4 dread warriors here.
Oh my goodness.
You got ogres, mummies. But see, you got a bunch of goblins and orcs, which are easy.
They got a big bad guy right there.
Right, and then you got a gargoyle. So I know Julie's characters are too powerful.
No.
All 4 of them.
No.
So there's only 10. So only 6 playable ones if you don't do the tournaments. Oh, sorry, 7. There's 7 playable. And then here's the conclusion. So I don't know. I'm going to have to read it to determine if Julie should play with her.
Hey, ladies.
Because I know her characters she's been doing since all the quests are too powerful.
They're perfect.
We've talked about her just doing the new characters.
No.
And then I can give you, maybe a bunch of healing potions. See how that works.
I'll
figure it out. But we will be playing, for sure, the 7 quests. Whether or not we do the gladiator stuff, I don't know yet. She's not too excited. But we probably will, just so you can see what it's about.
We'll try it.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We hope this interested you, and maybe you'll get one of your own, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.